Hey, hey, it's Dr. Dawn, and guess what? It's Mystical Monday. Hey, y'all. We live on YouTube and TikTok. Come on in, TikTok. Come on in, YouTube. We're going to get this thing going tonight. Y'all know it's Monday night. Y'all know we get it together on Monday nights. We like to have our live chats. So for those of you who are here for the first time, make sure you chat it up. We need questions. We need comments. We need everything you got tonight because that's how we do it on Mystical Monday Live. It's not just about me sharing information with you, but you guys sharing information with me. So let's do this. Let's give you guys some time to come on in this room and in this chat so we can get it together. We're going to give you 30 seconds to come on back, and then we're going to get it going. All right. I'll see you guys in 30. Hey, you guys are back. Come on in the chat. Hey, TikTok. Hey, YouTube. Y'all come on in. Come on in. A lot of y'all on time tonight. Usually I got to give y'all about 10, 15 minutes to come on in the room. But look at y'all lining up on time. I love it. I love it. I am so excited to talk with you guys this week. For the last couple of weeks, we've been having some good conversations, haven't we? Yeah, I've been getting all these good downloads, all this good insight, all this good information. We are ascending, we are evolving, and the information is coming like crazy. I know I'm getting a lot of downloads. You all should be getting downloads too. So we need to just share all this information, bring it in tonight and together, and we're going to see what we come up with. Look at these. What y'all talking about on YouTube? Y'all say I'm glowing. Y'all like the orange. Baby, y'all should see me over here on TikTok. I got this good filter over here on TikTok. So I'm really radiating over there. This little filter over here on YouTube, it's okay. But that one on TikTok is giving it to me. Ain't it, y'all? Look at my TikTok people coming on in. Y'all know I love a good filter. I ain't got no shame in my game. I don't like to wear makeup, so I use a filter in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Ain't nobody scared. Ain't nobody ashamed. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah. So, okay. Again, for some of you who are coming on for the first time, my name is Dr. Dawn. I am an intuitive guide and spiritual messenger. I am the go-between the spirit realm and the physical realm, baby. I'm the one in the middle, getting all that information from spirit, the universe, your spirit guides, and I'm relaying it to the collective, baby, to all of y'all. And I love doing it on Monday nights because I get to talk to you guys collectively. And in my practice and my spiritually based practice, that is, I do one-on-one sessions. Yeah, I give you a little assistance, a little guidance, help you tap into your spirit guides and what they got to tell you. And I also offer classes to assist you with developing your intuitive abilities, connecting with yourself as well as spirit and the spirit guides, and to make you feel like you are stepping into the truth of who you are, which is a divine spiritual being of light, honey. Yes. And so come on in. Come on in. Tonight, y'all know last week we talked about that matrix collapsing. I ain't never had so many views in a while. Baby, TikTok was lit up. My TikTok was lit up with views and comments. I love the comments. Y'all give them to me when y'all watching these replays. Comment. I don't ask y'all for much, but if you can comment and at least subscribe, follow, I would appreciate it, honey, because y'all help me get this information out to the collective. So we all got to do our part in this thing here called evolution here on Earth. Hey. Y'all come on over there on TikTok. Y'all tap that screen twice and let's get some people to come on in this live. Okay, YouTube, let's get going. Tonight, we are going to talk about. Oh, I didn't put it in here, y'all. I didn't give y'all the breaking news today. Wait a minute. I got to give y'all the breaking news. We got to get it. Here it is. Let's bring it up on the screen, honey. Breaking news. The awakening has ended. Yes, the awakening has ended and your mission has begun. What that mean, y'all? What that mean? The awakening has ended and your mission has begun. Now, a lot of y'all saying, wait a minute, Dawn, hold on. I'm just not getting into the awakening. I'm just not getting into it. Baby, you're not just getting into it. You've been in it. You've been in it for over a decade. Y'all have been in the spiritual awakening process. Some of you may not have known it. Some of you may have been aware, but now it's time for y'all to move on forward. It's time to move on forward. Now, I host a private chat group, and this was my topic last week with my chat because it's a very intimate group, so I could go collectively through each of them and tell them and assist them with guiding them on their missions, baby, because everybody is on mission. It's up to you to know where you are in your awakening process. And for most of us, we have gone through the part where we say, oh, there's something happening bigger than what I know. I see numbers. I see synchronicities. I see or feel ascension symptoms. We passed that. Most of us are past that. And if you in it now, don't worry about it. You ain't behind. You ain't behind, but you are getting ready for the mission. Okay. Now let's talk a little bit about your spiritual awakening. Let's recap the spiritual awakening. So the spiritual awakening is the beginning. Yeah. It's the beginning of you remembering who you truly are. Y'all understand that? It's not when you get let me back up with the awakening, what I'm talking about. Because for those of us who practice certain religions, we may think the awakening is when you get the Holy Ghost, or when you pass out, or when you get saved, or when you what that's not kind of what we're talking about tonight. We talking about when you realize that there are hidden forces and you feel the shift and you feel a call that there's something bigger and greater than you. Okay. It's outside of a religious doctrine. That's what that spiritual awakening is. It's actually when you start to look at different religions through a microscope, a lens, you go, wait a minute. If this religion say this religion say that, and this one say that, wait a minute, why they all saying something that's kind of similar but different? What that mean? That's when you're in the awakening because you're starting to question. Okay. You're starting to question. So a lot of you are in the questioning phase, but most of you have moved away from the questioning phase. And now y'all are in this matrix awareness and y'all are shifting, moving, and manipulating the game board. Okay. Now, remember, in this spiritual awakening, in the first step, you don't just see the truth now, you have become the truth. Yeah, you're living in your divine purpose. So for many people, when they start the awakening process, they start saying, ooh, wait a minute, something missing. I'm waiting on some information to help fill me in on what I should be doing, or who I am, or where I'm from, or how did I get here, what I'm doing. You got to go through all that first. We got to go through all that. Most of you have gone through that, and you are now connecting to the truth and essence of who you are. A lot of you are trying to connect to your DNA as it relates to your alien and extraterrestrial connections. That's good. I want y'all to do that because you need to know from whence you came and from what you are made up of. That's first and foremost. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We talked a little bit about some of the alien species last week, so y'all can get comfortable with it. So y'all could get desensitized to it and make it feel normal to you, okay? Because that's what some of y'all are in the awakening process. Y'all learning kind of your DNA strands as it relates to your alien DNA. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you don't know you're an alien, y'all better ask somebody. You better awaken. You better get into the awakening because, it may be a spoiler alert for some of y'all, but you are and are connected to the alien DNA. No way around it. No way around it. And so some of you are doing that. So some of you are going beyond that. You say, okay, I know what alien species I'm from, and I know who I'm connected with. Now y'all trying to make contact with some of your alien brethren. Come on now, y'all. Come on. We didn't talk about that last week. We didn't talk about y'all reaching out, touching, connecting, and communicating with some of these alien beings. Now, we know that we don't have to see them to communicate with them. Y'all know that, right? It don't take no actual apparition or physical body or appearance to communicate with these alien beings. Y'all ain't got to do it. And so first, let's identify and connect with the alien beings that resonate with you right now where you are in your journey. So people say, I think I'm Lyran. I think I'm Lemurian. I think I'm Syrian. Everybody say, I think. You all that. You all that. If you think it, you are it. Because no species is going to come into your awareness that is not of significance to you. And so you said, well, wait a minute, Dawn, the reptilians are coming into my awareness. Well, guess what? Guess what? We all got a little reptilian DNA in us. We do. It's just a matter of how much of your DNA strands that are reptilian are activated in this moment. How much? How much? So when you come in contact or come into an awareness of a particular species, that is your higher self and your spirit team bringing to your awareness the truth of your soul's journey and what DNA strands are making you up. Thank you so much, TikTok. Thank you. Appreciate that. So be in an awareness now of what alien species start coming into your awareness, y'all. Start coming into your awareness, baby. Let me tell you, my classes they have taken a whole shift. Now I got a step 3 class where I teach people how to communicate beyond the veil. And usually the focus is on ancestors, deceased loved ones, things of that nature. Oh no, not with this class. It's a shift. It's the shift. Spirits say, take these students that's in your class and get them connected with their extraterrestrial connections, with the beings that are working with them right now. Let's get them into it. So the beings in my class are all connected to Syrians. Baby, we channeled them Syrians during that last class. Them Syrians came through and they gave assignments to the class. Y'all better get ready. Y'all better tap into these beings because they're trying to give you assignments. They're trying to give you assignments now because they're ready to get you into mission. Now, let me tell y'all, we're talking about how the awakening has ended, but the mission has begun. Everybody has a mission. Thank you so much, Lisa, for the super sticker. Everybody has a mission. I want y'all to understand the mission is real. Y'all don't have to be part of the Galactic Federation to have a mission. No. You don't have to be a part of the Galactic Council to have a mission. No. You can be a starseed, a light worker, a being of light. Any being that is here during this time, that is incarnated, that is in an awareness. Yeah, you got a mission. You got a mission and a purpose. Understand that. And your mission is directly related to humanity. Y'all get ready to shift and move this trajectory forward. Now, I want y'all to understand. It's time to stop. It's time to stop waiting. All y'all waiting on something. Y'all waiting on something for y'all to start moving. Y'all know y'all are. Y'all say, "Ooh, I'm waiting to see what I'm if I should be a healer, if I should be a teacher, like what I should do. I'm interested in sound bowls." Like y'all waiting on something to mysteriously come down. Mysteriously come down, tell y'all, okay, this is what I want you to do. You do this, you do this, you do this. That ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen like that, y'all. You have a role to play. You have to stop waiting and start moving into that role. So, what I mean by start moving into that role. So, I'm going to use myself as an example. I didn't know what my mission was initially, had no idea. But I did know that I was getting intuitive guidance. I was getting information about families, friends, but I didn't know what to do with it. So, my spirit guides, they just move into it. Start just giving messages. Do it randomly. Come on, get yourself comfortable with it. Your mission will be laid out as you get laid out into what you're doing and what's being brought to you. So I start giving messages. Yeah, I'd be in public giving messages or randomly, telling people messages. And the more I start doing it, the more I start moving into not just my comfort zone, but I start moving into my mission. So some of you are getting guided to do something right now. I don't care if you're being guided to ask for a promotion, or if you're being guided to start teaching exercise classes, or you're being guided to start doing renovation projects or home remodels that you are interested in doing. Don't look at it as having to be something quote unquote spiritual. Like it has to be that you're into Reiki or you're into tarot cards or no, it doesn't have to be in an exact um, category of something that falls under a spiritual parameter. It doesn't have to be that. You're being moved and shifted into your roles no matter what it is. So if you are someone who is into home remodeling, okay, you say that ain't got nothing to do with spirituality. Yes, it does, because you may be moving into a position where you're part of the new earth. Yeah, the new earth, where homes may be provided at minimal cost, or where homes will be created and structured to where they can connect with the quantum realm. Maybe y'all don't know what's coming down the pipeline for y'all, but you got to move when you're instructed to move right now, no matter what you're being moved to do as it relates to your environment, your career, your health and well-being. Everybody's mission is rolling out to them right now. So y'all looking for a mission like on Mission Impossible, Star Trek. Y'all looking for how it's gonna come, like it dropped down from the Federation in meditation. You know, we want you to go do this. We want you to infiltrate that. That ain't what it's gonna look like, y'all. It's not going to look like that. It's not what your mission is going to look like. Now, it may look like that for some people. Some people who are here to do some stuff. Okay. But for most of us, it's not going to look like that. It's going to be common everyday things that you're going to be pushed and encouraged into doing. All right. So no spirit guide, y'all. No angel, no spirit guide, no angel, no spiritual teacher can do it for you. Don't wait for them to come tell you what to do. They're not going to do it for you. Only you can decide to rise up. You got to decide to rise up right now and to start your mission. Even if you don't know what it is, you got to rise up and say, I'm ready. I accept the call. I accept the call and I'm ready. I just need guidance. Show me. Show me which direction I need to go in. Guide me to the people and the resources that I'm going to need during this time. Make it very clear to me where and why you're guiding me in certain directions. That's all you got to do. Say it, speak it. Speak it. You're speaking it to your higher self. You're speaking it to your spirit guides. You're speaking it to the universe. You're giving the signal. You're accepting the call. That's important for you guys. A lot of you are here on mission, but you got to accept the call. Everything built in this matrix is built on you giving permission and authorization. You must do it willingly. So if it's written in your blueprint that you will do XYZ in 2025, it's under the guise that you're going to come into an awareness and you're going to give permission to begin to do it. If you don't, it can't happen. Do y'all understand that? Your blueprint, your soul's blueprint could be laid out, baby. Every step laid out, step by step by step. But until you say, I'm ready, it don't start. It don't start. Now, the universe and your spirit guides and your soul will keep giving you nudges and hints and pushes, but it can't start for you. It's going to give you all these nudges to bring you into remembrance of what you decided to do. But it can't happen until you say, I'm ready. Y'all understand that? Because at any time while you're down here, you could change your mind. You could say, ooh, I know, like y'all know, look, I keep talking about that one that's incarcerated right now. The music mogul, y'all know what I'm talking about, and how he's playing a part in this evolution. But he could have came here and he could say, I ain't doing it no more. I don't want to do that part. I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna do that. Then he would have changed and shifted the entire game board. Outcome for the planet would still be the same, but it would have had to be reworked to get it to where it needs to be. But you can always change your mind. You can change it. Okay? So remember, when I say it's time to start your mission, you understand and you know that you're here for something bigger than just going to work, coming home, going to sleep, taking a vacation, retiring and dying. You know it's more than that. Okay? So how do you know when you're ready to start your mission? Or how do you know when it's time? Let me give you some little key pointers so you know when it's time. Because some of y'all still going, well, Dawn, wait, I'm still awakening. I ain't ready for no mission yet. I'm still trying to learn when I see a cardinal what that means. Okay. I'm still trying to understand symbolism and I'm still trying to connect to my higher self. I'm still trying to differentiate my voice from spirit's voice. I ain't ready for no mission. Okay. Okay. You ain't ready, but guess what? This live right here is going to be imprinted in your soul so that when you're ready, you're going to have this as a point of reference because you wouldn't be here if you wasn't getting close to being ready. Y'all understand? You are always where you're supposed to be. You're always attracting what comes into your energy field based upon where you are in that moment in terms of your frequency and your awareness. So most of y'all, if you're on this live, you in it. You're in it. You're in an awareness. The mission is here, or you wouldn't be on this live. Okay. So let's talk about how you know when it's time to start your mission. Okay. You know when it's time to start your mission when you no longer feel separate from the universe. Baby, you feel like you and the universe are one and the same. When the moon cycles hit, you like the moon cycles. Whatever happening with the moon, you know it's happening with you. You realize that you are one and the same. All right. Next, you know when you're ready to start your mission when you're no longer searching for divineness outside of yourself. Now, let me tell y'all something. I don't like to put down religion. I don't, because we need religion in this matrix, because it's part of the steps that get you into an awareness of who you are. But if you feel like you got to get your divinity, your divineness from another being outside of you, and they're responsible for um, responsible for you getting elevated, or you need them in order to move forward in your frequency and awareness, baby, you ain't ready for no mission, because you're still depending on a human being for something to make you feel complete or whole. Baby, you ain't ready. You ain't ready if that's where you still are. Okay. All right. You know when you are ready for your mission when you embrace solitude and peace, baby. You used to seek external stimuli. You like to hang out, you like to go to happy hour, you like to go to the party sometimes. Now you don't, not that you don't like doing that, but you don't need it. You sometimes like avoid you avoid the crowds. You don't need constant validation from people. You don't need people to say, "Oh, your hair is cute. Oh, you such a hard worker. You do such a good job. Oh, you so nice. Oh, you so empathetic." You don't need that no more. You don't need that. Y'all go when we go through these characteristics or these ways of knowing when you're ready for a mission, y'all gonna notice a pattern. Y'all gonna notice a pattern and of how you gonna know when you're ready. Next, you feel a strong call to step into your mission. How many people feel called that they have a mission? Raise your hand. Come on, chat. Raise your hand. You feel like I got a mission. I'm not quite sure what it is. I know I'm stepping in it. I know I'm on a mission. Put your hands up. Let me see how many people feel that. Because if you own this chat, come on, I see it. I see y'all TikTok. I see you. If you own this live, you are in the feeling and awareness that you got a mission. You know you do. Next, you are no longer controlled by material desires. You move with purpose now, and you don't chase success. You live in alignment. Now, let's talk about this one, because this one is tricky, because I said you are not controlled by material desires. Now, we know as long as we're in this matrix, we may not be controlled by material desires, but we kind of have some material desires, right? Like we desire to be able to eat, drink, sleep comfortably. We desire that, right? But you got to understand you're not controlled by it, meaning you no longer worry how it's going to happen. You have a trusting and a knowing that those things will be provided. Okay. You're no longer controlled by, oh, I don't have as much in my bank account as the person across the street. You're not controlled by it. You're aware of it. You may be aware of it, but you ain't controlled by it. It doesn't change your life or your perspective about you one way or the other, baby. You know you're ready for mission when you let that go. Because see, part of the matrix is to keep you in that keeping up with the Joneses mentality. You got to have what this person got. You got to do what this person doing. You got to excel beyond this person. You got to be this. You got to do this. That's that matrix. That's that matrix. So when you step out of that, and you say, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do because I'm in my world, in my universe. What I'm doing ain't got nothing to do with what they doing. And I am aware that all that glitters is not gold, and what I'm seeing is not the real reality. I'm seeing things through the lens of where I am in my journey. Okay. So you're no longer controlled by material desires. You're ready for the mission. Now, if some of y'all still controlled by it, don't worry about it. You getting ready for the mission because you're being put in positions now to where you're gonna have to detach from that. You're gonna have to detach. Okay. Now, remember what I said. Now, y'all, it's okay to have material desires. Just don't let them control you. Because think about it. How can you be on mission if you're controlled by material desires? Your mission may involve you doing something where you have to give a service or provide a service and not charge. That could be part of your mission, part of something you have to do in your mission. But if you're controlled by material desires, you ain't gonna do that mission. You're gonna be like, oh no, I ain't. I got bills to pay. See that new car? I got to pay for that car. So you see how you can't be controlled by the material desires to be on mission? Yeah. Can't be controlled by it. You can desire, but don't let it control you. All right, next. You will naturally attract people who need your light. You will naturally attract people who need your light. You don't have to force connections, baby. The people just come in line. They just fall in line for you. That's when you know you're on mission. You ready for mission because the light, baby, the light brings them to you. They come running. Come one, come all. They come running towards you, whether you want them or not. So then look, you know if you're on mission when you got boundaries, when you got guidelines, when you're protective of your energy and your space. Yeah, baby, you on mission then. Because you ain't just letting anybody and everybody around you. You're not. See, if you are, you're still craving something. You're still healing from something. If you need people around you, if you feel like you got to do something to bring people into your circle, into your spotlight, into your experience, you ain't ready for the mission. Y'all gonna mess it up because if you got a mission that involves you doing something where you have to be in solitude, and it would be difficult for you to like be with the masses and you like being around the masses because it makes you feel good, you ain't gonna get that mission, are you? Because you're depending on outside people to give you fulfillment. Yeah, so if you still need that, baby, just wait. You're getting ready for the mission, but the mission ain't yet. But just know you're naturally attracting people who need your light. Y'all understand how I said need your light? I didn't say desire your light, want your light, enjoy your light. I said need it. So that means these are lower frequency beings, honey, who are on a hope and a prayer. They battery needs to be recharged, jumped, and everything else. And they just need to be in your presence to do it. Baby, I get a lot of them. I get so many of them. I see them coming a mile away. And it takes you developing a sense of worthiness and protectiveness of your energy to say and to cut them off and to head them off at the pass and say, no, 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 no. I don't have it for you. That takes practice, y'all. It takes practice. So get into an awareness. Get into an awareness of the people who are coming, who's are attracted by your light and who you want to keep away. Somebody say, how do you do it, Dr. Dawn? You don't know Dr. Dawn, do you, Kim? Because baby, I do it just like this. No, no, stay back. Stay back. Not getting into that today. Not doing that. My light is shining bright and I'm feeling good. Don't need it to be dimmed. I'm very vocally upfront with people as it relates to my energy. I used to not do that because I didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings. So then it came to do I hurt their feelings or hurt myself? Which one I do? So then I said, well, Dawn, you could do it tactfully. You could do it a little bit more tactfully so you don't come off as being arrogant or being, self-righteous or, either. So I said, okay, I'm going to tone it down a little bit. So I'll just tell people that I know are trying to take my light or need my light. I will start out by saying, what is it that you need from me today? And depending on what they say, my response is either no, 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 I can't give it to you. I don't have it to give. Or my light is not on right now. I turn my light off. Baby, I just tell the people. Y'all got to tell the people. You got to, because some people will come around you to test you just to see if they can feed off of your battery, baby, because a lot of you all are batteries. Yeah, and these beings need the battery. They need it to keep charged. So y'all got to be sure that you're monitoring and protecting your battery. Remember, y'all, we're in the matrix. We're in the matrix. Yeah. All right. Next. You can see through deception and illusion. This is how you know you're ready for the mission, baby. In every area of your life, People cannot manipulate you. I'm going to say that one again. You can see through deception and illusion. Baby, I'm constantly pointing people out. Don't come next to me till you move that reptilian energy from you. I can't do it. Go on over there in that corner. Or I might say, oh, wait a minute. You told me XYZ. I'm gonna smile, but I know that's not the whole truth. But if you don't want to tell me the truth, that's okay too. But I want to let you know that I know that ain't the whole truth. Baby, deception sticks out to me like this. Sticks out to me like this. So if you are not in an awareness of when people are being deceptive to you or they're putting you through an illusionary process, you better ask your spirit guides, come on, work with me on that. Work with me on strengthening my ability to recognize deception and illusion. Because what did I tell y'all last week? When it comes to y'all seeing these ships and getting these reports about beings, and if you don't see it, it didn't happen. Don't believe it. You must see it and experience it for it to be real in your reality. Don't go by what Dr. Dawn say. Don't go by what the news say. Don't go by what the people who are well known in the field say. You go by what you see and experience. Do y'all understand that? Because baby, this deception and illusionary process is gonna get real. It's gonna get really real, and it's gonna have some of y'all thinking and doing things based off of what the masses say, and y'all gonna be looking crazy just like them. Just like them. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for the gifts, you guys, over on TikTok. I thank you so much. Appreciate it. You guys, it's okay not to follow the masses. That's what we did in this matrix. That's how the matrix works. You get one person, then another one, then another one. You get a bigger group, a larger group, a da da da, a da da da, and then you got everybody believing and following it, and then the trajectory shifts on the game board. It shifts to where the powers that be need for it to go in that moment based on the quantity of beings that are following the message. So y'all got to be able to see through the deception and the illusion. When you can do that, baby, you ready for mission. If you can't do that yet, you ain't ready. You can't be ready because you will get bamboozled. You will get thrown off of your purpose and your trails, and you will be confused in what spirit and what the universe is trying to show you and guide you towards. Y'all get that? Baby, I look at some of these people coming on. I ain't gonna say that one channel. I'm not gonna say that one channel that I don't watch anymore, but it's very well known for ET stuff and all things beyond the cosmos. Y'all know that channel start with a G. I'm just gonna say a G. I'm not gonna say the name of it. I watched that very early on in my awakening process because it's what we got. It was all we had, and it had everything. Gave me all the background information I needed about Anunnaki, about the first beings on the planet, like all it was great. It's wonderful. But then as I started getting into it, I started getting into my evolution. I started getting into my awareness. I started getting into the deception and the illusion. I said, oh, wait a minute. Let me back up from this. Everybody follow this and everybody listen to this channel. And these people supposed to be the experts. And we looking at them because they blow. I said, hold on. It ain't matching up. It ain't feeling right. That's your first sign that you getting ready to be on mission when you start learning about deception and illusion because the stuff start not feeling right. Now, it sounds right. But it don't feel right. Y'all get into the feeling of it. Because that's how your higher self, aka your soul, teaches you deception and illusion, teaches you through the feelings, because that's your hidden power here on earth. It's the power you don't have anywhere else, because nowhere else can do this like we do it here on earth with the emotion. So that feeling is what is used to help you in training, when you're in training, to remove the deception and the illusion. So your spirit guides, I'm gonna give y'all a little hint. When you going through training for your mission, they going to put y'all through a whole lot of stuff to where they testing to see, can they see that this is deception? Can they see that this is an illusion? Like, can they tell? It may be some, let me tell y'all some of my stuff. So I remember during my spiritual journey, I remember I got a message I was in a church one day. I got a message to walk up to the front of the church and do a jumping jack and walk back to my seat. And this being said, "Ooh, I'm an angel, and I want you to show the people that you are a free flowing divine individual, that is able to connect with God in any way, any form, and that you don't go through the ritual or the protocol of having to sit through a particular program. You can be free at any time and connect with God, and it's okay." So I kept getting the urge. They kept saying, "Go to the front, go to the front, and just do a jumping jack and walk back to your seat." Baby, I was walking towards the front of that church. An angel pulled me, literally yanked me, where I tripped over something and kind of stumbled, and everybody was looking at me, and I went back to my seat. The angel said, "That wasn't us. That wasn't divine guidance. It was not divine guidance." They said, "How did it make you feel when you were being guided to walk to that front of that church?" I said, "Scared." They said, "How else did it make you feel?" I said, "Embarrassed." They said, "How else did it make you feel?" I said, "Kind of like I was trying to take over the service, like I was trying to be more than the pastor, like." So they said, "None of that. None of that is us. None of that is us. Those are all lower frequency feelings. It will never be us if you feel that way." Baby, that was one of my lessons in deception and illusion. But I said, the being said it was an angel. It said it. No, no, we don't care what it says. How did you feel in the moment? That was an awakening moment for me. So they taught me in the spirit, like with a being that wasn't in my face. So now, if I could do it in the spirit, then when I get in the face of a human, baby, I could see deception and illusion before you open your mouth. Because now I'm energetically trained, see, to pick it up, to sense it before it comes to me. So y'all understand, when you're in training for the mission, and they're going to, you cannot go through training without being taught the deception and illusion, how to recognize deception and illusion. It's part of it. Because you got to be able to know that you know that you know if a being walks up to you in a human avatar and says, hey, my name is Ashtar. I'm from Command. I have been communicating with you in your sleep, in your astral travels. It is wonderful to meet you face to face. Now you got to be able to go in that moment. Is that really Ashtar? Somebody playing with me? Is this real? You got to be able to do it. You got to be able to do it. So this training is not without purpose, you guys. See, before it was like training in my day. Look, I say my day because I'm a little older than probably all y'all. In my day, it was training for this moment right here to get us ready for this moment. Now, y'all in the moment. A lot of you are in the moment now. So y'all get ready to get the real life stuff. I want to say we got the simulations in my day. We got the pretend stuff. Y'all ain't getting the pretend. Y'all in it. Y'all in it now. So some of us had to get it together before y'all, because we had to get it together so we know what we were doing so we can assist you guys now. So when I say deception and illusion is going to be taught to you guys and shown to you guys, you better get ready. You better get ready. And it's going to be taught to you guys in real life, possibly with real beings, not just humans who've incarnated, with alien origin and, DNA and things. I'm talking about some real beings who shapeshift and coming here talking to y'all, interacting with y'all. You got to know in that moment, this feels different. You got to be able to know. Yeah. Ooh, let me give y'all. I'm getting my throat dry now. Somebody say a trickster spirit. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was on TikTok. A trickster spirit got me. But see, when when y'all are learning the difference between these divine beings of light and just beings who hanging around you, leeching off your battery and your light, you got to learn through experience. You got to feel the difference, because they'll talk a good talk. They'll talk a good talk. So you got to be in an awareness, okay? All right. The next way that you will know that you are getting ready or you are ready for mission. You don't force people to see what they don't want to see. You observe with wisdom, and you have transcended illusion. Now, let's clarify this, because most of y'all, when y'all get on mission, y'all mission is to get everybody else awakened and on mission. That's what y'all usually do. Now, I'm not saying that's not the ultimate goal for the collective. We want to get everybody to awaken. We want to get everybody in awareness. We want to get everybody activated. We do. But we don't want to force them. Do y'all understand that? We don't want them to we don't want to force them to know that angels and spirit guides exist. We don't want to say, look, let me show you something. See how them numbers say 1111? Yeah, if you see 1111, look it up. And this what it means. That means the angel is trying to give you a message. Like, do it. Like, you don't want to force that, y'all. You can't force that, because I don't care how many times you say and give people examples or information. If their frequency is not activated, they don't hear you. They don't hear you. It makes no sense. You could yell it, you could repeat it, you could show it, it won't matter. So when you are ready for your mission, you don't even try to do that. You don't try to force nothing at all. You don't force them to see what they don't want to see, and you start to just observe people where they are. Y'all get it? You on mission. So you're actively observing, and you're on mission because you got to be able to observe. How can you be on mission if you can't observe the people? Yeah, you got to be able to observe them and shut up while you're observing. But it's hard for some of us, especially when you know that you know that you know some of the things that are happening in these beings' life, and they have no awareness. It's hard for me. I'm in a lot of my sessions now, one-on-one, and I'm telling people literally, ooh, child, I can't tell you what I see, but I can tell you that if you did this, and this, it might help you along the way. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I can't tell y'all exactly what's happening because, see, some of this be above my pay grade. I have to tell y'all in the session, ooh-wee. Just know it's getting ready to get good. I tell a lot of people, it's getting ready to get good. Be on the lookout for this, and this. That's what I'm doing now because I'm being guided. We need you to hold back a little bit. We want you to guide them, but not tell them. It's a difference between guiding and telling. They said, Dawn, in the past, we needed you to tell them some things. We need you to tell them some things because we needed to shake up and move their frequencies into some awareness. Now we need you to pull back. Need you to pull back. Don't tell them, guide them, because we need them to follow the guidance as a means of getting them ready and prepared for mission. So they got to know how we communicate and connect with them. So just guide them and assist them now. Y'all gonna notice this with a lot of spirit teachers and people who are healers, like all of us in the spiritual community. We're guiding you guys more, guiding you more. We're not giving you the exact information all the time because it's a piece that spirit is trying to get you to discover through exploration. Yeah. So you know that you're ready for mission when you do not try to force people to see what they don't want to see. Greg over here on TikTok says, I've learned to control it. There was a time when it was just coming out to everyone I spoke. That's right. In the beginning of the awakening, you want to tell everybody, baby, because you're so excited and happy. And you're like, oh my goodness, how did I go this long? Being in the dark or being the way I got to tell the people. So you get excited, right? Baby, y'all going to get out of that. Y'all going to pull it back because it's going to be exhausting to you. It's going to be exhausting and it's going to throw you off of your mission. It's going to throw you off, because you're going to get so consumed by the well-being and advancement of others that you're going to cause your well-being to be stagnant. So we're not doing that. So you're ready for mission when you can differentiate when you need to step in and when you need to step back and observe. Okay? That's big for y'all. That's really big. All right? Next, you will know when you are ready for mission when your intuition guides you to no longer look outside yourself. We talked about that, especially for answers. You are certain you can trust the information that you get, and you don't ask for signs and confirmations or any of that when you're ready to act. Now, baby, I know a lot of y'all ain't ready for mission because some of y'all still doing that like crazy. You get this message or this download from the universe or for spirit, and then you say, ooh, give me some more signs. Give me some more signs. I heard you tell me, but I need some signs. Okay, you gave me the signs. Now I need some confirmations. Okay, you gave me one. Give me two. Give me three. Okay, you done gave me three confirmations. Now wait, I still got to sit with it before I act on it. Baby, if you're doing all that, you ain't ready for mission. You're not ready. Not yet. Not yet. We got to get into a knowing that we know that we know that we know the information that we're getting and we're confident in acting on it. Some of y'all gonna be getting confirmations from now to the time you leave this earth because y'all gonna need to see it to believe it. Y'all gonna have to hear it to actually know it's real. Y'all better start moving. Start moving on this guidance because, see, as long as you look outside of yourself, like I need to see a billboard, I need to see a license plate, I need to see a bird, I need to see long as you're doing all that, it's okay when you're in training because they want you to do that in training because they got to use some of these things to communicate with you. So it's okay to get familiarized with this process of using symbols and things outside of you to get information. Not telling you not to do that. But how long do you stay in that mode? How long do you stay in that mode before you start to feel comfortable in the information and know when you're called to act upon things? How long does it take you to get to that point? So I can't tell you definitively how long it took me. But when I started speaking information to people and knowing that it was accurate, I stopped second guessing it. And I just started rolling with it. And that moved me into an awareness outside of delivering messages to people that I was tapped in. So why was I doubting it? The more I doubted it, the more frustrated I got, and the more I kept myself stagnant. So you know you're ready for mission when your intuition guides you. You no longer look outside of yourself for answers, and it doesn't take ongoing confirmations for you to act upon a directive. See, some of y'all could get the directive from these beings. They could give you information telepathically, and they could say, "Oh, next Thursday, the world is getting ready to collapse. We need you to get your family and get to Holiday Inn, 2 exits down." You say, "Okay, I need a confirmation because I want to make sure I got that right." That's some specific information. You go in the next room, Holiday Inn come on your TV, a commercial. You know, y'all gonna need another one. That's okay. Get you one more. Get you another one. And so then you go sit down, and then here come your family coming in with the mail. And then you get a coupon for the Holiday Inn. You say, "Okay, I got it, Spirit. Got it. Got it. I'm there. I'm there." See how that work? And then you say to yourself, "Well, what's the worst that could happen? If I pick up my family and go to Holiday Inn and nothing happened, it's okay. It's okay. But I'm following the guidance." See, that's how you get real good at getting clear on the specific information that is being shown to you. You start acting upon it. You start moving. You see the example I gave y'all before with that being that told me to walk in front of the church and do a jumping jack. I started walking. So I was listening. So my spirit team said, "Whoa, hold up. She can hear. She listening. She following. Come on back. That wasn't us, but you passed. You passed the test because you started acting and moving." See, all you got to do is start moving, y'all. Start acting on the guidance. And baby, it gets good after that. It gets specific, it gets intentional, it gets to be daily in your everyday life. And you're going to find yourself waiting for the guidance before you make a move to do anything because you know it's coming. Okay? You know it's coming every day. Now, I come on Mystical Monday Live Monday nights. We know this, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I still wait for the guidance as to whether or not to come on. And I'm set to come on Mondays at 9 o'clock p.m. But if y'all know, for the new people, y'all don't know this. But if I'm guided not to come on, I don't come on. So y'all will be looking for Mystical Monday, be like, "Where Dr. Dawn?" Ooh, her spirit, they must have said not tonight. They must have told her not tonight. So that's how you know when you're not in the matrix. Because see, if I was in the matrix, I'd be like, "Oh, I gotta go because I messed up the algorithm. I gotta keep, my subscribers, my views, my this. I gotta come." Baby, I'm not in the matrix. I'm not in it. So I don't follow the guidelines of the matrix. My spirit guides, my higher self say, "Pull it back. Don't go on tonight." I don't go on. I don't go on. I don't even give y'all explanation. I don't owe y'all no explanation. If I don't want to, if I'm not coming on, I ain't coming on. But see, the matrix makes you say, oh, you got to have a reason. You got to tell the people, you got to this, you got that, because then that's impolite because you got them wait and then they think something wrong. No, everybody knows Dawn is spirit led. Dr. Dawn spirit led. If she ain't on, she must not have been guided to come on. Now, if I'm in an accident and I'm in a coma, or if I'm, doing whatever, y'all should be tapped in enough to y'all say, wait a minute, something is off. Dr. Dawn ain't on. I'm feeling like something happened to her. Come on, team. Come on, people. Y'all should be able to feel it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all should be able to feel. Y'all should be able to feel something is off. Something is not right. I'm getting a signal. I'm getting a message. That's where we headed, y'all. That's where we headed. You're not going to need people to tell you, oh, I didn't come because this. You're going to know already. You're going to know. So it's the whole restructuring and reformulating how we go about our day to day and our intricate kind of things that we're used to on this planet that we're trying to rework, rewire, and reconfigure here in this paradigm, in this matrix. Now, y'all, we could talk about our wonderful president, but baby, ain't he knocking it down? He knocking down all the systems, knocking them down. He say, nope, we're going to knock all these down. People getting mad. They like, oh, we shouldn't have put them in. We shouldn't have. But y'all, we just said, we can't say the matrix is collapsing. And we're not seeing the person that's put in place to collapse the darn thing, to shut it down. Shut it down. Now, he got to shut it down. We got to have chaos. We got to have all that because that's how we got to restructure and rebuild. We know this. We know this, right? So we are in an awareness as spiritually evolved people that when they say stuff getting shut down, turned around, y'all now they talking about the student loans, baby. They might not be no more student loans. Baby, all this finna collapse. All this finna collapse. Because what we got to get to, y'all, we got to get to the point where currency is not the ruling energy on this planet. Y'all know don't know other planets have no money but the good old Earth. Baby, they trying to get Earth like the rest of the planets. So we got to get to the point where we don't use money. We use energetic exchange. We got to get to that. So how we get to that? We got to collapse it. It's a process, y'all. It's a process. It ain't going to happen overnight, but it's starting. It's starting. Oh, y'all, I'm on my soapbox. Let me keep moving. All right. You know you're on mission when you own your power, baby. You own it. You own it. No more leaking. No more moving and living in fear. We living in intentionality. We speaking with purpose. We're speaking with clarity. The universe is responding to us in confidence. Y'all speaking your power. You speaking the truth. You're speaking no more fear. Y'all know we got a long way to go to that. A lot of people not going to get on mission because they still feeding into what happens if we lose power on the planet. What happens if the crops die out? We don't have food. What happens, baby, if you in the fear mode? If you're in the fear mode, you're not ready for mission. How can you be on mission and you are affected by the things that are happening in the matrix grid? They still get you afraid. You can't be on mission if you can look on the news and they show you something that's gonna get you scared. What mission you gonna do? So until you are on your own and you own your own power, and you don't lean into the fear of the collective, when you can do that, the mission is coming. It's on the way. Now, as long as you're in this human avatar, you are not gonna be without fear. Let me clarify that. Because we're in this human avatar. So as long as you got this fleshly body and you walking on this earth, you're gonna have a little fear. I don't care if people tell you I am without fear. They a lie. You know what? You put a gun to their head, or you say you're gonna kill somebody they love or shoot somebody, they gonna get scared because we love. We're humans. We love. We experience love. We experience these emotions: fear, guilt, shame, sadness. It's part of this uniform, this avatar. We know this. So you cannot be without 100%. You cannot be 100% without fear. Well, you know what? Somebody may dispute that and say, speak for yourself. They may say they without fear. Okay. We're going to say it's some people who say they without fear, who say they're without fear. But in the big scheme of things, it's okay for you to be afraid to a certain extent. It's okay for you to be afraid until you snap back into your awareness like, wait a minute, this is all part of it. This is part of the simulation. Hold on. You're going to have me scared right here for a minute, but wait a minute. If I stay in this scaredness, what's going to happen in this simulation? Wait a minute. Come on, spirit. Come on, spirit guys. Tell me what I'm doing in this moment. You're not going to be scared because we were testing you to see if you're going to be scared. Okay, well, then I ain't going to be scared no more because y'all told me I don't need to be scared. So I'm not going to be scared. See, whenever you get in fear mode on this here planet, use your resources. Call on your team. Call on your higher self. Call on your soul with the imprints that are embedded in your soul to say, hold on, get me out of this. Show me something. Show me something to shift me in this moment. Y'all did that. Let me tell y'all something. Look, I did all this talking. Baby, the IRS sent me a letter. I said, woo, child, wait a minute. Now, I ain't going to get scared, but I'm going to get concerned when I saw that IRS envelope. So I saw that IRS envelope. My spirit team said, open it up, girl. Just open it. So what happened is one year I was a victim of identity theft. Somebody used my social security number, file taxes, all that. Baby, the IRS was sending me a code so I could file my taxes and use a code. Baby, I saw that envelope, though. My first reaction said, ooh, wait a minute now, wait. They ain't got rid of it yet. They trying to get rid of it. They ain't did it yet. So my emotions did this for a minute. But then my spirit team said, girl, come on back. Come on back. Just open the daggone thing and go somewhere and sit down. And I did. And it was all right. But you see how in that moment, the human part of you, the human part say, hold on, warning, warning. You get a little something. Baby, you get connected. Your soul and your spirit will shift you right back into awareness. But just that temporary glitch of the unknown or feeling fearful, y'all will do a whole lot to this matrix grid. It'll do it. It'll shift it just that quick. So you could imagine the energies that are just trying to shift y'all for a quick moment. Just a quick moment. Just imagine if everybody on the planet Earth shifted in fear for 2 seconds or 5 seconds. Baby, that is a big shift on the grid. That is a big battery, like a big mound of power generated batteries that these beings can feed off of in that minute. Just by us shifting in a moment. So now y'all wonder why you get these newscasts that come on to get y'all scared real quick because they say, ooh, we need to feed off something. All these people, all these beings getting enlightened. Our batteries are wearing down. We can't get to the light. Let's do something to shift it real quick so that we can absorb and take some of their energy so we can keep surviving. So y'all have these things that happen. We have these things that happen collectively so that the beings that are not of the frequency that we would like them to be right now doing the planet can feed. They got to feed in order to survive. What do they feed off of? You're the battery. You're the battery. So always remember in that quick minute when you're afraid, shift it real quick. Say, no, y'all won't feed off me. No, you won't. I won't have to recharge my battery because y'all playing. No. Get into that because you know when you're on mission. You know when you're on mission, when you're in that awareness and you can shift that energy in the moment. So some people say, well, you know what? Just stay high vibe all the time. If you stay in a high vibration and frequency all the time, you ain't got to worry about that. I'm going to tell y'all something. High vibration and frequency is overrated. Let me explain what I mean by that, because y'all gonna be like, "Ooh, Dawn, wait a minute now. You can't be spiritual and say you don't want to be high frequency." I didn't say I don't want to be it. I'm saying that telling yourself that you are in a frequency of high vibration 100% of the time that you're on this planet is not real. That's not real, and that's not attainable, or else you wouldn't be in this matrix. The matrix requires you to shift frequencies. It does, because it's part of the matrix. If you're operating at a frequency that is consistently at a certain level of where you're not in this matrix, you're somewhere else having an experience. You're not in this. So if you find yourself in this matrix switching frequencies, you're high vibe. You high vibe from 9 to 2 o'clock. 2:30, baby, you slump down. 2:30 to 5, you slump down. You back up at 6 or 7. It's okay. Stay in an awareness of what's causing you to go up, down, up, down, up, down, and respond accordingly. That's all you do. That's all you do. I got people who they live in meditation because that's where they can get their connection. That's where they can feel high vibrational. That's where they can hear source. So they live and stay in meditation. Nothing wrong with that. But learn how to be in meditation in your waking state. Learn how to do things in the moment in your waking state to give you that same feeling and connection that it requires you to sit in lotus pose, close your eyes, listen to the music, and take 20, 30 minutes to get to. Evolve from that into doing it in your waking state. That's your goal. That's your mission. So that you can shift and be where you need to be in the moment. Yeah. Haley says, I think there are beings that feed off negativity, but they're like the helpful garbage disposal to help me release that energy, and they'll take it away while in this avatar. Everything is perspective. And if that is your perspective, that is what it will be. You welcome the beings to come bring into your awareness the lower vibrational frequencies and energies so that you can see where they're coming from and shift them. All about perspective. It works for you, it works to you and for you. Love it. Love it. TikTok, what y'all talking about over here? Y'all kind of quiet. I haven't responded to none of y'all stuff. Let's see. Greg say, Dr. Dawn, you right on the money each time. Thank you. Thank you, Greg. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Last time someone tried to save them or wake them up, they killed the messenger. Yeah, good luck. That's right. That's right. Don't try to wake them up, y'all. Actively observe. If you see people in their state of awareness and it doesn't align with you, just observe. Just observe. Absolutely. Guadalupe says your natural state. That's right. Get into your natural state of being. You don't have to be asleep to be in your natural state. You don't have to be in meditation in your natural state. I'm telling y'all, if I can't stress to y'all enough, this entire simulation is so individually based. There is no book that you can write on how to get through it. There are no tips that you could give that helps and assists everybody because everybody's going to experience this differently. Everybody's got a very unique and different part to play in this thing. Okay? The best we can do is share our experiences so that we can assist each other in evolving. Okay. Questions. Your mission begins now. Will your mission consist of teaching, creating, leading, inspiring? What is your mission going to consist of? That's what I want y'all to think about after tonight. I want y'all to think about that because you are on mission. And for many of you, it's time to accept the call to start the mission. And for some of you, it is time to continue forward until you feel connected to the mission. Okay? So I want you guys to understand this is all about you. It's all about you. You on your own individual timelines. I am just grateful to be a guest on your timeline because that's what I am. I am a guest appearance on your timelines. Ha ha. Yeah. So I am grateful that my purpose and my mission involves tapping into y'all timelines. Okay. Any questions? Now, we went through some ways that you can recognize when it's time for you to begin your mission. Now, y'all know. Now, you know. And if you're not ready to begin your mission, we went through some things to let you know kind of what is happening to you now to prepare you for the mission. You say, but Dr. Dawn, I don't want to do a mission. Okay, tell them. Tell them you don't want to do it. You say, who do I tell? Tell yourself. Your higher self is connected to you, to this avatar. Tell yourself. Call a meeting. Go in the astral realm. Say, hey, I'm going to sleep tonight. I want to meet with my team. I will do it with y'all while I'm awake, but this may be long, so I need to lay down so I can be relaxed. Tell them. Tell them. They'll meet with you. Talk it over. I meet with mine all the time. I'm constantly adjusting mine. Because see, some of the people I come in contact with on my mission, I say, oh, wait a minute, now, did I sign up for this one? And if I did, please tell me what I'm doing with this one. Y'all better talk to y'all team on a regular basis. Because talking to your team is getting you prepared for talking to your team. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Yeah. The mission will not be televised. Y'all better know it. Y'all better know it. The mission is going to come, and it's going to come to you guys in a divine way that the masses won't know, but you gonna know. You gonna know. I never like to use the term chosen ones because I never like to exclude anybody, but for this message is for the chosen ones. That's all I got for y'all tonight. Let me see what these comments and questions saying, because I'm gonna get off of this tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna get off of this tonight. You all have been chatting up a storm. Look at that. Ooh, we had a lot of people on tonight. Look at it. I wasn't even paying attention to the numbers, but TikTok and YouTube, y'all lit up. Baby, look. Oh, thank you. You say I'm a star on yours. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's the only kind of star I want to be. I don't need to be the celebrity star. Y'all know, like in front of on the TV and in Hollywood doing. I don't need that one. Y'all, I'm gonna be this kind of star right here, shining bright in the shadows. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I always tell people you're gonna have to know somebody to know somebody to know Dr. Dawn. She ain't gonna be in the forefront with everybody. Only a select few. Know that. Exclusivity is in my contract, baby. Let's see. High priestess, I don't think it's all beings. I'm sure there are leeches out there, but I try to invite the calm suckerfish spirits to come take away my negative energy and clean my fish bowl. Okay, all right. Questions. Y'all got questions on TikTok? You're welcome. Somebody said thank you for saying this. You're welcome. The catalyst for change. Yes. Appreciate it. Okay. So we are getting into we're getting into some deep, heavy concepts now. I have to admit, up until 2025, my concepts and messages were geared towards healing. How to like clear them chakras and get you all ready. Get you all ready to receive the signals that are now coming. So you can't get to them signals if them chakras all clogged up and the activations are not complete. It's hard to do it. So we had to focus up until this point on chakra clearing and healing and shadow work. And we're still doing the shadow work because we're still making sure that you guys can get the signals so that you can what? Recognize deception and illusion. It's hard to recognize deception and illusion when you are dealing with your own shadows and traumas. Yeah. Oh, somebody said, I just got here. Can you summarize what you went over? Baby, I'm going to need you to go to YouTube tonight and watch this episode. It's a lot. We've been on here an hour. They say summarize it. Oh, child. Y'all come on back next Monday at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go live unless my spirit team tell me not to. I think they're going to tell me to come, though, because we on the roll now, ain't we? We in this matrix, so I know we trying to do it's time to do some stuff. Pauline says, thank you, fabulous and radiant tonight. I'm glowing and shining bright. Love the orange on you. Thank you so much. Y'all know what? When y'all start getting guidance, you're going to let your team guide you. My team said, let's wear orange. Let's work on one of them chakras. Who know which chakra is orange? Come on, students. Come on, soul students. Who know which chakra is orange? Which chakra am I targeting tonight? Am I channeling? We got some different stuff. People say sacral. Some people say solar plexus. Which one is it, y'all? Somebody said throat. Ooh, we getting all kind. It's that sacral chakra. Yeah. Those people who said throat and solar, y'all need to take my class. I don't know what y'all doing. We know these chakras over here. We know them. Yeah. We're working on that sacral chakra. We're working on that gut. We got to make sure y'all know that feeling. We got to get that feeling together. That's what it's all about now. Tapping into the feelings that you all are getting with everything in every situation. Wendell say, you knew, you just heard about it. Okay, all right. See, I said some of y'all are in the awakening phases. We still awakening. It's okay. We love that. Okay. Where can I go find out? Get to my website, y'all. Discoveringyourinnerlight.com. Discoveringyourinnerlight.com. Now, all of my classes are in motion right now. All of them are closed because they're in motion. They all started this month. But I want you to go to my website and read about them because they're coming on back around again. So go to discoveringyourinnerlight.com, read about the classes, read about the one-on-one sessions that I offer. I got a special coupon code going right now for one-on-one spiritual coaching sessions. It's $50 off. The promo code is New Year, NEWYEAR, New Year, because baby, we in the new year. Y'all better understand March 20th is the new year. That's the beginning of the new year, the real new year. So y'all go over there and see about it. You all have been great. Please like this live. If you haven't subscribed or follow me, please do so. I appreciate all of you all who are coming to assist me with this algorithm. Come on, y'all. Let's get this thing moving and shaking because we got a lot of information to share. And we got a lot that's going on right now collectively. So I want to make sure we getting the people who need to hear this information, the information to them. Okay. All right. Until next Monday. I'm going to see y'all next time. I will be on live on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you get over there on Instagram at Discovering Your Inner Light. I'm going to be live Sunday. Live Sunday with a fellow spiritual teacher, I should say, like myself, this Sunday. We may do some live readings over there on Instagram. It's going to be me and Kia. Y'all come on over there. We got a lot to talk about spirituality on Sunday. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, come on over there at Discovering Your Inner Light and just be ready. I'll be live again on Sunday. 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Instagram Sunday. I'll be pumping it out on my social media, advertising it. So we'll see. We'll see you guys over there this weekend. Okay, until next week. For those of you watching the replay, make sure you give me some comments, ask questions, put something down there on this screen now. I want to see some comments. And for those of you on TikTok, y'all make sure y'all come back. Make sure y'all come back. All right. Until next time, good night.